folks. Appreciate it, Jake Yon, for
Yes,
sure,
sir.
brother.
Yes, sir. Classic Ride Society. What up, brother? He's like, well, he was our first subscriber, bro. This is crazy.
Yes, sir. The
Yes, sir.
OG.
Yep. Shout out to Class. He said, so who y'all think should start against the Jags? Now, I knew this question was gonna come up, Hawk.
All right.
Who do you
So
think should start against
before we answer, I want everyone to answer this question as well. Classic Rock Society, great question. I want everybody in the chat, Dobbs or Willis, and we're gonna take a tally. I want to tally this. All right. So for me, I actually think we should start Josh Dobbs for this game against the Jags.
Okay.
I do think that Josh Dobbs right now just has more experience. Okay. Malik Willis is still young. It doesn't mean all Malik Willis is done. You know what I'm saying? He could be the future. We don't know. But for sure, Dobbs has experience. Dobbs had the offense moving with a lot of backup players, especially backup offensive linemen. Now, we only had 13 points, but he did throw for 232. Okay. He did have some yards out there. And he could have had more if receivers would have caught the ball. So I think for sure it should be Dobbs starting against Jacksonville because of the experience. Now, if Dobbs was to go out there and really screw it up, then maybe you put in Malik Willis. But I think going into the game, I'm going to say Josh Dobbs. So let me throw some of these answers on here. Go ahead, Jacques. What you got, brother?
I already told you last night who I think should start. Dobbs. Like Dobbs. Dobbs right now, first of all, one thing he does better than Tannehill, and I'm not even going to compare him to Malik because I can't compare him to Malik because of the fact Malik ain't been in the league for but this year, and he's only played 4 games. I'm not going to do that, right? What I am going to say is what I did like about Dobbs. He threw it downfield. This year, I haven't really seen Tannehill do that this year, right? Tannehill throw it downfield, but he ain't going to throw it downfield. So I was like, shout out to Dobbs for throwing it downfield. Now, he gives you the best chance to get it downfield and try to do what he did Thursday. Do I expect more? No. Do I expect less? No. He gives you that Tannehill-esque type things, right? And what I mean is you need a Tannehill to come in and fill this roster and move this thing forward. Willis is not Tannehill, right? Willis is a rookie. I don't expect nothing out of him. Dobbs can get you to kind of say, hey, you can at least get us close to where we can win this game to get to the playoffs. Not saying you're going to do it, but hopefully you can, right? So what I seen from him on last night, I said, okay. He showed me with that throw to Racing McMath. I said, okay, cool. He caught the ball. I said, we need more of this. The problem is, again, your OC doesn't put him in a position. Dobbs, I felt like was changing the plays, in my opinion, the way he was doing things. I feel like Dobbs is out here doing his thing and just being him, right? And I'm like, this is what you need. In some instances, I'm like, Dobbs, take off running, bro. Do what you got to do. And I think now he has a game on his belt and he's played with these guys. I think he'll open up a little bit more. So for me, Dobbs, I think it's just a no-brainer. It's just, again, I like Malik. I scouted Malik. But I just think Malik needs time to get it together. Now, I will say this. What I wanted to see was Malik get in this game and get some key reps. That's the problem. He's not getting no reps. You see what I'm saying? Especially if you're going to ride with him going forward. Now, I wanted to pull up a comment from Titan South. Titan South, you said something that was pretty dope, bro. And I got to find here. Listen, Dobbs is good, to be honest. We could be switching quarterbacks with Willis and Dobbs. I like that because you use one skill set and use the other skill set. It's like the Texans. You see how the Texans beat us with David Mills and Driscoll? Driscoll was their runner. David Mills was their thrower. Dobbs is a thrower. That joker can throw and he can run. I think he runs a little bit better than Malik too because he has a nice little stride, right? But with Malik, I say, hey, Malik, get in there and just run north to south. Just run north to south. Run north to south. Do what you got to do, bro. Right? So I like this comment from Titan South. And I just think if you had a competent OC, he can utilize both strengths because we're going to need everybody for the Jags game. I don't give a damn. They might need me and you to go out there and do something.
For sure. Absolutely.
We
do have a super chat that was just now about Dobbs.
Yeah.
I think that was from Sean Britton. So Sean Britton is saying, for sure, Josh Dobbs. I think the overall consensus that it should be Josh Dobbs starting by far. I do think that. So I appreciate everybody, putting in their comments in there. So Sean Britton, Sean Britton in the building. And one last thing I want to say about the Josh Dobbs situation. I do think as well that, Josh Dobbs I think the fact intellectually he's up here really helps him, right? In this situation, right? You come in for 8 days and you start. And Jacksonville's defense is not as good as the Cowboys defense, especially on the pass rush. And so my hope is we play smarter. If we take those same, think about when we played the Jags while we lost. And this is to 904 Jaguar. Now, again, you guys beat us, yes. But we had 4 turnovers. If we can limit those turnovers, make more plays on offense, just like we did against the Cowboys, out without the penalties, it's a possibility that we can win this game. But we'll talk more about that. But I think Josh Dobbs gives you that just from an experience standpoint of not being young, understanding defenses and those things, throwing the ball a bit better down the field. We'll see what's up, man. So I think it's Dobbs.
I question and I question when the Titans do this type of stuff. Why haven't Dobbs gotten this opportunity again? I'm gonna say it again with the Steelers, with the Lions, with the Jags. He, like you said, he was with the Jags, and with the Cleveland Browns, right? Somebody said he was a UT guy. He called him a preseason quarterback, and I'm like, I just chuckle because I laugh. Again, I like Dobbs. I'm not gonna get my feelings up here when I say, "Oh, I think Dobbs is gonna win us this game next week." I'm not going to put my expectations up here because that's not fair to Josh Dobbs to say, come in here and save this franchise or save us and get us to the playoffs. Yes, he gives us the best chance, right? But you still got an ultimate problem. We have lack of talent and your offensive line is still in shambles, right? So, again, Dobbs is the clear-cut answer, but it's everybody's. You guys are smart when you saying, "Hey, let's get this game. We got Hawk. We just can't say Dobbs go out there and throw it. You got to get creative, bro. You got to get creative. I'm tired of just sitting here saying, "Hey, we do this and do this and do the same thing." No, you got to get creative, especially if you want to go to the playoffs. You want to win this game? Hey, Dobbs, we got you, bro. Willis, get your butt out there too. Hell, Haskins, Henry. Chestnut, everybody has to be involved. This is just not on Josh Dobbs. This is a team effort. The defense has to be disciplined. Everybody, like you said, we'll talk about it in detail when we do our pregame for the Jags game. But I just don't want everybody to get their expectations to think Dobbs is going to just take us to the promised land and to the Super Bowl and to the playoffs. No, this is a team effort. We got here as a team. We're going to lose this as a team. And I don't want to, that's not fair to Dobbs to say, hey, Dobbs, do this and get us